These SOPA guys, you know, and I've had this conversation before, and I've never talked about this SOPA thing before, but, you know, is SOPA the perfect bill? Is it the perfect? No, it's not. The only thing that we're focused on is piracy. Piracy is stealing. If you walk into a store and you steal a fucking gold watch, it's the same as stealing a pay-per-view. I don't care what your twisted, demented idea of stealing is. These kids that grew up on the internet have never had to pay for anything, so they don't think that you should have to. Keep hacking our site. Do it again. Do it tonight.
Is it true it was a hack at the UFC?
No, you know what's happening is these guys look like terrorists now. And a bill that was about to die is about to come back. Now you guys have really made it you look like terrorists.
So basically you're supporting SOPA against the only thing out there, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, what happened is everybody's terrified of the internet, including all of you standing in front of me right now. I've seen it over the last 5 years. You guys are terrified of the internet. I'm not. I'm not afraid of the internet. I love the internet. It's fun to get on there and cruise around and stuff. I'm not afraid of you. So if you wanna keep hacking our site, go for it. Watch what happens. You're hurting yourself.
What's going to happen?
Sit back and watch. You'll be very surprised what's happened over the last 6 days over this whole thing. You know, you go in and you start hacking, you know, big companies' websites, hacking government websites. What you're doing is you're making yourself, you're making the cause that everybody was terrified. Politicians were terrified of the internet. Now what you're doing is, now you're making them mad. The one thing that everybody has to learn and everybody has to know, you can't, you know, everybody's saying this thing, you can't beat the internet. You can't beat the fucking government. That's who you can't beat. That's a fight you will always lose.
Tell that to the tax cheats over the years.
What's happened to them?
They come in cheating taxes.
Dude, when the IRS comes in, they destroy your life. They come in, they don't care what they do. They don't care if you're living in a shoebox. They will destroy you. You don't win the fight against the government.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that do and don't get caught.
Right.
I guess what the answer is. You know.
I agree. And there will be people in this war that will get caught and won't. I mean, if you're willing to be one of those guys that gets caught, you're an idiot. You gotta understand, these guys aren't hacking our website. I mean, like I said, I'm not the website guy. Our website goes down, and first of all, I'm not eBay. My website goes down for 2 days. All right, website's down for 2 days. We'll fix it. You're not hurting me by taking my website down. What they're doing is they're just switching our URL so it goes somewhere else. You know, that's what they've been doing. And they're very careful. I don't know if you saw the last time they hacked it, but they put up there something like that. And my guys told me this, said, we're watching you, and no, we didn't steal any of your vital information and everything, trying to make it look like, you know, yeah, we're just slapping you around a little bit, and, you know, I don't give a shit. Knock it down again tonight. Do it. I could care less.
What have you done about people's credit cards that you have stored, though?
It's all that stuff's all safe. That was their thing too. When I said I didn't care, oh, you don't care about you. No, go play games with somebody else. It's all a game. No, you're not getting it. We have a serious system over our place. There's guys out there that are so smart. They're hacking into the government's websites. Right. You know, these guys that are online are smart. There's guys that are geniuses. You know what I mean? And I've always said this about the internet. It's the place where cowards live. The internet is a place where cowards live. You don't scare me. You don't scare me.